Hey guys, I'm Rich from NeoWin. Today we're unboxing the NuVision Solo 10 Draw, is what it's called. So this is a Windows 10 tablet that Microsoft sells, and the big feature that you're going to want to know about is that it's only $99. So that might make it worth worth owning on its own, right? So NuVision actually sells a couple other Windows tablets in the Microsoft store. There's two 8-inch ones, both with they all have similar specs, but the lower price 8-inch one is $79. The more expensive one is $229 with Windows 10 Pro, but this one actually comes with Windows 10 Home. So we actually have a 10.1-inch Full HD touchscreen. It's 1920 by 1200, which would make it 16 by 10 or 8 by 5, which is what I would like to call it. But yeah, 10.1 inches, Intel Atom X5 Z8300 processor, 2 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage, and up to 6 hours of battery life, which is not great for a tablet. You also get an included stylus and sleeve, which there's a lot of value here for something that's only $100. I mean, I'm sure you remember that Amazon came out with let's see if I can get this open. Amazon came out with a Fire tablet for $50. What was it last year? And people bought it because it's a $50 tablet. You're not expecting it to be premium, but it can do things that for a relatively cheap device, you can watch movies on it. You can use it in the kitchen, somewhere you don't have to be too afraid that something's going to happen to it. This is a pretty nice sleeve, actually. Obviously, the tablet goes in here. The pen goes up here. Let's keep going. And here's the tablet itself. All right, I went with blue. It comes in blue, pink, and silver. Remove this cover before use. Thanks for the tip, guys. Let's see. Press the power button for 3 to 4 seconds. How to change the size of app icons. Okay, thanks for the Windows 10 tutorial. Oh, so there's the blue, right? It's kind of a light blue. It's a fun blue, I would call it. All right, so we're gonna take this off. We're gonna be rule followers here, and we're gonna take this off. Feels pretty nice on first use. I don't know. A lot of lower end devices, you'll see they don't have that oleophobic coating on it, so they might get fingerprints quickly. Let's see what else is in here. Remember to register your tablet. That will probably be a rule that I don't follow. And this, oh, okay. Wow, this comes out in pieces. Okay. USB cable is in here. It looked like micro USB, which I find disappointing, although there's not much in the $100 range that you'll find with USB-C. Yeah, we got our micro USB here. And this is another micro USB, but this is, I guess, an adapter. Power adapter, which we know pretty much what to expect there. It's going to be a USB Type A power adapter. I'm not even going to open that up because we all know what those look like. We have a pen. The pen, I assume, uses a battery, which, oh yeah, there it is. There's a battery that comes with it. And it's quadruple A battery, which is pretty standard for Windows pens. All right, so this thing has booted up. And we can sign in here. I am Eastern Time. The thing looks pretty nice. Again, for a $100 tablet. It's marked down from $249, but there's no sign on there that it's going to be temporary. And it's going through, it's pretty snappy going through the setup screens. So here's an issue that we just ran into here. It's asking me who's going to use this PC rather than asking me to set up Wi-Fi, which I the only time I've ever seen Windows not ask me to set up Wi-Fi before sign-in stuff is if there's no Wi-Fi driver. So that we might run into an issue there in a little bit. But I mean, the screen itself looks pretty nice. The body's cool. I think if I was just buying this for myself, I would want the silver one, just because while the blue looks fun, and so does the pink. Not really for me, but it looks fun. But I think after a while I'd get tired of it and kind of just wish I had a basic silver option. So you can see that the aspect ratio it feels a little weird. It's really long for a tablet because obviously you have an iPad that has a 4:3 aspect ratio, and that's going to be wider. and a Surface would be 2 because that's 3x2. So I like it for this though because I think with a $99 tablet, you're not using it for your major productivity tasks. You might be using it to watch a movie or something, which this is a perfect aspect ratio for watching movies. You might be using it to take notes because it does have an included pen. One issue, there's no pins on here. There isn't going to be a keyboard that you could attach to it. So you're using this as a tablet. There's also no, I mean, you could probably get a folio case or something for it with a keyboard, but there's no kickstand, so you can't just stand it up and connect to Bluetooth. Good news, everybody. The Wi-Fi works. So I was just able to. I don't know why it didn't ask in the beginning, but the good news is that it works. Ships with 14.393.479. So it's going to be a cumulative update to install, and hopefully at some point the creators update will show up. But obviously we're just setting this up now, so I will install some Windows updates. All right, so I put the battery in the pen, and we can see what kind of lag it has. It's not bad. There's not a lot of latency. You don't really notice it. You can kind of see it if you just drag it around. The pressure sensitivity of the pen is only 1024, which is not nearly as close to the 4096 that we're seeing in a lot of the newer higher end pens, but it's still pretty great. So take a quick look. We got a volume rocker over here, power button over here. All right, display out, micro USB headphone jack, micro SD card slot, and we got some speakers over here, and that's about it. You can see the device. It's pretty thin, it's pretty light, it's pretty comfortable to hold. I think it's a really nice option for $99. I'm not going to say you can't go wrong with it because the Windows experience on a tablet is still questionable at best. All right, so we can just stick this in our sleeve here. All right, that can go. Oh no, that's can go right in here. This is where it goes. And then we got a pen, goes right in here. And then I guess we can stick accessories in here, such as a hammer in case I decide I hate it and I want to break it. But yeah, I mean, it's a $99 tablet, so you can use it in the kitchen for recipes. You don't have to worry about getting stuff on it. Again, you could use it for notes, which I was just taking notes with a pen on an iPad yesterday. There's quite a cheaper option to do that, or just for watching movies. There's obviously a lot of uses for something that's might not have the best performance, but could still be useful. And we're probably going to give it away when I'm done reviewing it, which will be in a few weeks. And so, what's better than $99? Free. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the review, and I'll get back to you soon. I'm Rich from NeoWin. Have a great night.